What up? What up? Top of the top. What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's the business? Now y'all gotta pardon me because I've been up late last night. I ain't go to bed at 3 o'clock this morning. But you know I had to get up and get y'all the show. So I'm gonna try to be at a calm pace today. And I gotta get this information done and we're gonna get through the day because I had to help y'all get through y'all Friday. You heard? I had to help y'all get through y'all Friday. And basically I had to put on. Let's talk about it. What's good, homie? And there's a lot of things I'm gonna get into today. You understand? And it's the 4NOFAME Primetime Episode 25 live stream. And today I'm gonna be touching up on a lot of topics, but I'm not gonna hold y'all too long because it's Friday and you got shit to do. You understand? So the first thing I wanna let y'all know is tonight, it's a new show we got going on tonight. Me and my brother, P, Mr. Sex, Money, Murder, you heard? Let's Talk About It is the channel, and we doing grown man talk. You heard? We doing grown man talk for people that just want to, hear some grown man business, some type of positive energy and motivation. You dig? We're not going to be doing no negative energy, none of that. We're not doing none of that. We're not going to be dissing niggas. We're not going to be doing none of that. But we are going to address a lot of issues that people are not talking about. But it's basically going to be a show where you could just tune in and get through your day, your night, whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to get through that job. You got it hard right now. You're just trying to make it through. All we're trying to do is provide content so that our people can make it through in these hard times in these last days. That's why I do this shit, because I could have easily just said, fuck it, and just did me today, because I didn't feel like doing it. I'm going to be real. But I get so much love from the people that I got to put on. You feel me? I do this for y'all, and I do this for me. So let me tell you, let me clarify this too. Like, a lot of people say they do this for the people. No, I don't do this for the people. I do this for my people. So that's a difference. I do this for my people. The people that rock with me just know I do this for y'all every day. I get up and do what I got to do. Like, see, a lot of people don't know when I get up, I do my notes and all that. See, you hear that? I do notes. Every day I do notes. I don't just get on here freestyling. See, I'm a small platform right now, but I deal professional on the best level I can do. I do everything myself. So that's why I got to always thank y'all for working with me. And for being patient. You did everything I do on my own. I'm a man from the street that been through a lot of different things in life, and I had to make my own transitions, and every day is a transition. Every day is a struggle. That's why every day, you know what I'm saying, a man like myself, I got to pray. I got to stay focused. You understand? That's how this shit work. And shout out to the chat. All y'all the ones that keep this thing going. You feel me? And I will be shouting you out. Shout out to John Shaft, Kashana Brown. So y'all understand, when I see y'all, that's when I start getting hyped. You feel me? Because I know, like I said, we on the same page. But like I said, tune into the show tonight. The channel is Let's Talk About It. You feel me? And we're going to be doing grown man talk. That's it. You heard? We ain't dealing with nothing. We ain't dealing with none of that dumb shit. I do the dumb shit on this channel. You heard? So anyway, I'm going to get through this. We're going to get through this together. You heard? Now, this is the question of the day. Now, I'm going to speak on how Alec Baldwin clapped two individuals on his own set. He shot, he's the producer of the movie and the actor, but this man put in work on his own staff. You dig? Now, I don't know if it was I don't know. Basically, I'm going to be real. I think somebody put live rounds in the gun because it was a prop gun. So I'm going to be speaking on that. Another thing, got to ask, are niggas losing their mind? Because we seeing a lot of crazy shit out here in the world, and we seeing a lot of crazy behavior. But I think what we really seeing is, like, when you shake up a champagne bottle or you shake a soda bottle, I think what we seeing is things that was already existing in people, and now it's starting to bubble up and pop off. You understand? People losing their top. They losing their mind. And we're going to talk about that today. We're going to get into that. Another thing I'm going to speak about is how niggas are getting snatched up every night by the police. Every night it's a sting operation to run down on niggas. That's a fact. Niggas are getting snatched up every night. And I ain't talking about kidnap. I'm talking about the police is snatching a lot of niggas up around the country every night. You understand? And I'm also going to be getting into some of the rape and domestic violence that's going on. And I'm not talking about the random rapings. It's a lot of domestic violence rapings. Like, you got a lot of people in relationships, but the girl don't want to do nothing, and you got niggas taking it. You understand? It's a lot of shit going on right now. So that's why I said we got to get through this day. I'm also going to try to touch up on how niggas got too much testosterone out here. And that's part of what's offset a lot of shit. You dig? Too much testosterone. And my opinion for that is sometimes you just need to get a woman, like I told you, and chill out. If you don't want to chill out with a woman, sometimes you just got to go chill in the park or something. You feel me? Go take a walk. Niggas got to start releasing that anxiety because niggas got too much testosterone, and it's making niggas anxiety jump, and niggas are walking around with a lot of chips on their shoulder, and a lot of niggas are fucking bitter, and they mad, and they hate their fucking life. You dig? But a lot of that is from too much testosterone and not enough balance. You dig? So I'm going to try to touch on that too. And I'm also going to try to get into why I prefer small YouTubers over big YouTubers. You dig? So, and you know, I'm going to address some fuckery on my way out too. You know how I do. You know, I come with the knowledge and the jewels, but when I leave, I got to address another little issue. You heard? So stick around and we're going to get through this shit. And I'm also going to touch up on, like I said, a little bit of the crime wave, and I'm going to get into how basically niggas are getting snatched up. But the first thing we're going to get into is this nigga Alec Baldwin, the actor Alec Baldwin, right? Now, a woman dies after a prop gun was discharged by Alec Baldwin on a film set. A woman is dead and a man is injured following an incident. Alec Baldwin, he's the producer. He's also starring in the film. 42-year-old Helena Hutchins, the director of photography, she's murked. She's up out of here. You dig? And the man that's injured is the film director, Joel Souza. He left out the hospital yesterday, but it's some crazy shit. Like, let's look at this for a minute. The man is promoting his own movie. He's filming his own movie. He's the producer and the actor of his own movie. And this nigga shot the director and killed the photographer. He killed the photographer. This shit don't make no sense. This is some crazy shit. But you also got to understand, for those that remember, this the same exact thing that happened to Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee, when he was dealing with that whole Crow series. Remember that? How the first Crow, and then after the second Crow, he got killed on set. And you got to also remember, this is October, which is Halloween. You also got to know, the Crow represent death. You dig? But it's also a similar to Grim Reaper. That's why I told you, really, this is the Grim Reaper season. That's why you see a lot of people getting taken out of here. But some of this is ritualistic killings. You dig? Because the people that deal with that type of activity, this is the time where they do a lot of sacrifice and they do a lot of torturing and things of that nature. That's why I told you, you gotta know what's going on. You feel me? Some of these people getting snatched up, you're not gonna see them no more. You feel me? Some of these people getting snatched up are being, you understand, people are using them for different things, and you understand they're trying to get that energy. I'm telling you what's going on. But when you're looking at this situation, we got to look at, how did this man have a prop gun, and the woman that handled the photography is dead, and the director, he got shot. And how the fuck did the producer of the film do this shooting? Now, did somebody put bullets in the prop gun and try to set Alec Baldwin up? Because I do know it was one time with the higher ups, they didn't like him. I think I don't recall exactly what he was doing or promoting, but I remember one time he did fall out with the elite. You understand? So this whole situation is weird, and this my whole point. They was filming in New Mexico, Santa Fe, and I've been speaking about, the originals of the land, the natives, things of that nature, whatever you want to call them, the copper-colored people. I've been speaking about them things in the past 2 weeks. I've already been doing a lot of research. So I've been going into old movies, and just so happened last week I was watching Geronimo and I was watching that the Lone Ranger with Johnny Depp, and they was dealing with how New Mexico came about, things of that nature, because I was studying the Pueblos. And the Pueblos, they built the ancient city in America a long time ago. And when the Spanish came here in the 1500s, they raped, killed, and pillaged them. And they also had a lot of Moors with them. See, when the Spanish came, it was them and the Moors. And when they made it to New Mexico, Santa Fe, they slaughtered the Pueblos. You understand? And the Pueblos had an ancient civilization in New Mexico, which still stands to this day. You dig? So it just tripped me out how I was already studying that part of America. That's why I told you I study America. Don't look overseas. You got to study America. All the truth is right here. So when I realized how I was studying that last week, then I seen how this happened this morning. It was mighty funny to me how this shit happened on the scene of a movie that's about to come out. So we also know this is going to be a big promotional stunt for the movie that's going to drop, because this movie was filmed in blood. All right. Once this movie come out, it's solidified that this movie was filmed in blood, because why? A person lost their life and a nigga got shot. And the fucking producer of the movie, he put the work in. The nigga put the work in on his own staff. You heard? So that's why we know this whole shit is crazy, but it's also showing you what time we in. See, we in a weird time where anything can happen. That's when you see shit like that, that's what this represents. Everything is symbolic. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with the spirits, when you dealing with that certain force, everything manifests itself through signs, symbols, and actions. Matter of fact, for those who know about the scriptures, you know you always is told about the signs. And like they say, it's like when you're on a freeway or you're on an interstate, you see the sign before you get to your destination. That's why I told y'all all this shit is headed somewhere. That's why I throw a little shit out there. Everything you see is headed somewhere. That's why you're seeing the signs. If you don't take heed to the signs, you're going to be lost and you're going to end up in the wrong destination, which might be the ground or the grave. And this real talk. This is real talk. I'm telling y'all what I know. You feel me? We living in a time when you come out your crib, anything can happen at any given time. You could be the safest driver and a nigga can smash your whole car off the road. You can go in a ditch. There's so much shit going on. That's why I'm telling you, every time you step out your house, you got to be protected. That's why I say, for those who are on that path, those who know what time it is, you got to stay spiritually protected. You got to pray. You hear me? Whoever you worship, whoever you deal with, whatever energy you're dealing with, you got to pray. You got to stay prayed up when you come out your crib, because guess what? You subject to death. Only thing can protect you is spiritual energy, not no guns. You heard? Not no money. Not because you with a bunch of people. That shit ain't going to help you. We dealing with a time you got to save your own soul. And if you're not willing to protect your soul, guess what? It's somebody that will take it from you. And it's called the Grim Reaper. And the Grim Reaper manifests through many different people, many different things. So I'm going to leave that at that. But my point is, Alec Baldwin, the producer of the film, put in work, clapped, shot up 2 of his staff members. So we know this movie was definitely filmed in blood. You heard? And they filmed it in New Mexico, and it just so happened to be on some of our native land, meaning where some of our native brothers and sisters still exist to this day. It's still reservations in New Mexico. It's still natives there. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why they don't want us going to New Mexico. They don't want to, they told you about Area 54, 51 and all that, but I'm trying to tell you, a lot of shit is just distractions. See, the Grand Canyon and all that, when you start going out Midwest, you're going to start seeing our people was living in them caves. They was chilling. You're going to start seeing all the real shit. That's why they don't want you going out there. But that's my point. The nigga that filmed the movie shot and killed 2 of his people. And that shit don't make no sense. And it's just a sign of how the world is going. And I'm going to leave that at that. But another thing I meant to tell y'all too, this is another thing I also learned when I was studying the natives, right? And last week when I was watching, it was Geronimo. I think it was Geronimo. It was either Geronimo or it was the Lone Ranger, but long story short, the Native American, more or less, I'm going to use that terminology, had dropped a jewel, and he was speaking on how Basically, if you've been shot in battle and you've been to the crossroads, after that point, you can't die in battle no more. And I took that jewel because a lot of people know this. Sometimes when you've been a victim of gunplay or gun violence, sometimes if you're a righteous person, sometimes you do become more invincible because you see your greater purpose. You dig? And I'm just telling you from experience because I'm an individual. See, I've been shot at point blank range 2 times in my life. See, one at 17 and one at 27, like on a 10-year anniversary type shit. You dig? That's why I don't fear no man. And I don't fear no guns. I don't fear nobody or nothing. But my point is, that's why I'm humble. Because when you know your power, you got to be humble. The loudest man is the weakest man. Just know that. That's why you never going to hear me talk about no type of work I ever put in on nobody. That's one thing I'm not going to do. But I'm always going to tell you about losses and pain because that's my humility. You heard? I don't got nothing to front about, nothing to play with. So that's my point. Once you've been to the crossroads, you can't die in battle. Understand that. And there's nothing to fear but fear itself. So that's where we at right now. Moving right along. Give me, be patient. I got this, you heard? Now every night, no, before I get into that, we got to talk about how niggas are losing their mind right now. We seeing some of the most outlandish shit in America right now. And a lot of people, like I told y'all, they don't know what's going on. See, we got to see how when the boy Moneybag Joe came in, now we see all this chaos and confusion and madness. You see what's going on. You know I've been talking about it. But my point is this. When you look at what's going on, does it look like it's going to stop anytime soon? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Right now, you're watching a live movie, a live simulation called The End of the Streets and the End of Dumb Niggas. The end of poor white trash. The end of all those who don't use intelligence. All those who thought they was going to live off the land like I used to do. You feel me? That shit is over with. I've been saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. But my point is this. Some niggas don't get shit through their head. If you don't get legit, you're not going to make it. You put it like this. You're not going to make it to see the end of Moneybag Joe term. All right? You're not going to be here to see the next president. That's a fact. Because these niggas just been unleashing the beast. What you've been seeing this year is just bits and pieces. See, right now they've been attacking financial and they've been attacking spiritual and they've been attacking communication. See, the whole point. See, the whole point with the mask and niggas covering their mouth. Now I'm going to tie that in. I'm going to show you something. Now, you see how they made us cover our mouth, right? But then you also going to see what else happened. During the time we got our mouth covered up, now all the social media networks have what? Stricter community guidelines, and you can't what? You can't talk about anything you want to talk about, and you can't say whatever you want to say. That's why you got to understand all this shit is a program. So even if you don't wear the mask, if you get online, you still can't say what you want to say. You can't communicate like you want to communicate. And let me speak on that real quick because I keep forgetting. Like I told y'all, yesterday a brother sent me a comment, right? Check this out. He sent me a comment and it was a positive comment. But guess what? He wrote the comment in all caps. So brother, if you hear me, you know I'm talking to you. The brother wrote me a positive message, but it was in all caps. And he said something like, you the chosen one. Now, I don't, you know, understand. I appreciate him feeling like that, but at the end of the day, when you start talking about chosen one and things of that nature, they don't like that kind of talk. And then on top of that, he used all caps, and you know, all caps, it set off triggers. When you write in all caps, they're going to take that like you trolling or you being aggressive. It's called aggressive typing. And I'm trying to tell you, when this brother sent me that comment, he got blocked. That's why I'm trying to show you how they are controlling everything. The brother sent me a positive comment with no curses in it, but he used all caps and he got blocked. That's why when I made the video about the dumbass nigga and his cult following, and I was trying to tell them, stupid niggas, when you jump in the comments talking crazy, you're going to block yourself. But I gotta also tell my people, even when you're trying to get positive comments, you can't use curse words. You heard? You can't use all caps because you're gonna get blocked. That's a way of showing you how they're controlling the algorithm and they're controlling our communication. We already at this time. You dig? And all this came into play when who came into office. It's not hard to figure this shit out. That's why the nigga Trump started his own social media network this week. So we gotta watch out for that because we know he gonna be talking a lot of shit. But he started his own social media network, his own platform, because they know that Moneybag Joe and them are censoring. And I'm gonna say this again. All you gotta know is we all used to be Republicans. I ain't gonna say it again. So for you dumb niggas, you better do your history. I'm not here to promote no agendas, but niggas gotta stop being stupid, all right? You gotta understand what's going on. You gotta understand what's going on, man. That's why you will see, whether you like it or not, ain't no president been in that office drop bags on the black community like that man did. We gotta keep it real, all right? But that ain't the point. The point is how they are controlling every little thing we do and say. So when you leave comments to any of your peoples, don't use curse words. Don't use too many caps because you're going to block yourself. I'm telling you, this was going on. So I don't be blocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? But now they got everything under control because they don't want us tapping in. They don't want us connecting. So you got to understand that they want our mouth covered up and they want censorship. See, we used to laugh and look at overseas, but you got to understand America might be worse than overseas right now when it comes to being on lockdown. Niggas are on lockdown. America is on lockdown. We got to be real. That's why, like I said again, all y'all right now, go on Twitter, go to trending topics, and you will not see no trending topics. And y'all know for years, months, it was always a bunch of trending topics of celebrities, something this, something that, every day, all day. You know, Twitter is the home of gossip and trending topics. So when you go to Twitter and you go to trending topics, you're gonna see nothing going on because all that's being controlled. I keep saying the same thing, but I gotta repeat it to let niggas understand what's going on. We're dealing with a control factor right now. Control of communication, control of finance, control of thought. You understand? Control where you going. You can't just hop in and out of planes. You can't go to the games no more. You're dealing with being controlled and you in the fucking matrix. And being that we in the matrix, they know in order for us to get to the next level, the ignorant gotta go. Remember when you seen the movie The Matrix and Neo was serving niggas through the door? Remember he was serving niggas through the door? He was serving hardware, computerware, but my point is this. When you see him serving through the door, that also symbolizes the dispensaries. Because a lot of dispensaries, that's how it's going to be. You're going to be able to walk up with your card, swipe your card, and walk up in a dispensary and purchase what you got to purchase. That's the new wave. But this the catch. You know goddamn well they cannot have dispensaries in certain cities with all these criminals walking around. It's because people are going to be getting robbed and beat up coming out the dispensaries. So America is going to be a whole legal country. It's not legal in certain places where crime is heavy. You see? Where crime is heavy, places like New York, Chicago, certain places all around the East Coast. If you live in a high crime area, you're not getting a dispensary no time soon. That's all you got to know. But eventually, America is going to have dispensaries all over because that's the new wave. And it's also got to do with shutting down the criminals. It also got to do with bud. Marijuana is on the stock market. That's why you see all these niggas investing their money into marijuana. It's going to be a legal entity to invest in, which it already is. Therefore, it's no room for drug dealers. That's why I keep telling y'all all the drugs are controlled now. Take it or leave it. All the drugs are controlled. But you got to understand, millionaires and billionaires are putting their money into dispensaries. Therefore, crime has to go. I'm going to tell you like this. It's already a big budget put up to destroy niggas on the street right now as we speak. All those who want to indulge in crime, it's already big budgets put in place. But like I told you, it's going to happen in slow motion. That's why I told you they rounded niggas up every night. So a lot of niggas across the world that took that money, we noticed a lot of people driving without license, they in unauthorized vehicles, and that was the trap to set you up because they know niggas like to ride dirty with guns, weed, all type of shit. Niggas got dog food, niggas like to trap out them cars, so they already know the car is the easiest way to trap niggas up. And that's why I'm gonna get into the crime wave real quick. I'm gonna get into the crime wave. I don't know if y'all heard about these savage ass niggas, right? The other day, where I just seen a story today, but it happened the other day, and I'm gonna try to post a video later of some niggas. Them niggas drove over top of the NY. They drove over the police car straight up. You heard? They was sitting in the car. Police pulled up. The nigga got out the passenger side, hopped in the driver's side, and he was boxed in the parking spot. And this nigga tried to drive out of a fucking parking spot and went over top of the police car. But the car fell over. The nigga did some savage shit. Now, mind you, he was parked with a car in front of him, car in the back. Police pulled up on the side and boxed him in. This nigga tried to come out and go over the police car, and the nigga almost did it. But guess how the shit went down? These dumb niggas was sitting in the car smoking weed. They were smoking that weed, and it probably was that fake ass gas like I told you about. And that's another trick. That's why all this loud is the way it is, so you could tell on yourself. And that even though weed might be legal in certain places, that weed get them a reason to still run down on you. That's what niggas don't understand. See, just because weed legal don't mean you can just walk around smoking it, because now they still can use that as a proper cause to run your background, check your warrant, things of that nature. You know, see if you got warrants, run you down your license, check your pockets. That's what that weed shit always gonna set you up. You dig? So the driver went on top of the NYPD vehicle and nigga tried to flee the scene. But my point is, where the fuck was you going, nigga? You was boxed in. The nigga was boxed in on 3 sides, and he tried to go over the police car. That's showing you, like I said, niggas are losing their mind. It's not hard to see anytime a nigga do some stupid shit like that. Now, mind you, they was parked in Crown Heights on 180 Troy Ave. You know what I'm saying? They was on Troy Ave in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. And them niggas sitting in the car smoking. And the police pulled up. One nigga tried to run out. And this nigga runs out, but instead of him running down the block, he hopped in the other side of the car and tried to drive off already boxed in. So that's what I'm trying to show you. Niggas are fucking stupid. And in order for weed to be legal in your hood, in order for it to be a dispensary on your block, like an ATM machine, niggas gotta go. Because that's how it's gonna be. Another crime that happened last night in Brooklyn, you dig, on Flatlands Ave. You know what I'm saying? The Flatland, basically the Flatlands area, but it happened on East 57th and Avenue K. An 18-year-old got stabbed in the eye. You did? He got stabbed in the eye 9:15 last night. So you also got to see how when you see crime like this happening, this shit ain't no late night shit. This shit happened 9 o'clock. It ain't even midnight. My whole point, an 18-year-old got stabbed in the eye, and guess what? We already know the hitter got away. You feel me? The nigga that did it got away smooth, clean. That's my whole point. I've been breaking down to you how all these crimes, niggas be getting away clean. That's why I keep bringing you back. It's a purge. That's why I keep saying, stay your ass in the house. Because anybody get it at any given time right now. So an 18-year-old got stabbed in the eye, and that person got away. And that happened last night. So that's what I'm trying to show you with this crime wave shit. With this crime wave, see, you got to understand, right? Ever since slavery, crime always been put in place to put us back in slavery. So that's why I keep saying in the last day, everybody that's doing all this crime shit, they're going back in slavery, period. You're going back into bondage, my nigga. And y'all going to be the niggas locked up 10 to 15, 20 years while the rest of the world going to be enjoying themselves, taking trips, going to casinos, going in and out of dispensaries, chilling. Y'all niggas going to be locked up because you want to keep being stupid. That's why I keep telling you, you got to read the signs because this headed somewhere. It is going to be a paradise and it is going to be a better day. But right now, what America is doing is taking out the trash. That's just what it is. You heard people don't want to comply. They don't want to change their ways. So this shit is being sanctioned. Everybody's destruction is being sanctioned and approved. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So any criminal out in the street is fair game, meaning you're gonna get snatched up, my nigga. You're gonna if you don't put it like this, if you don't get caught, I guarantee you somebody gonna tell on you, or 9 times out of 10, you might be being investigated right now. Because there's too many ops on the street, it's too many CIs, it's too many organizations, and this the main thing we always forget. Every neighborhood got some type of neighborhood watch that communicates with the police behind the scenes. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. With all this crazy shit going on, a lot of civilians not taking this shit no more, and they are talking and they telling. That's why I'm trying to tell you, you're not going to be able to make it for so much longer. You're not going to be able to stand on no block. You're not going to be able to trap off your phone because of 5G technology. A lot of niggas still trapping. They got their Google history location on, lacking, you dig? So it's not going to happen, my nigga. And if you the type that got to always run and go get your drugs, you might get caught up. I'm talking about for the people in the big cities. You dig? The people in the big cities are the main ones I'm talking about. They're going to get their issue. They're going to come down and lay the smack down on you. You feel me? If I don't care where you from in America, if you from a big city and you think you're going to keep doing crime, them niggas got a whole plan to put niggas in a ditch and then and on that slave shit. And this time when you get locked up, don't get it fucked up. You might get that thing. You might get sick and die now. So you can go to jail now. You might die. When you go to penitentiary now or jail, your chances of dying are higher, and it's more of a guarantee you might not even come home. So yeah, you might get 7 years, 5 years, 3, 4 years, but with this shit going around, you might die in jail. So that's how niggas got to start thinking. Nigga, you might get locked up. They might just bang you with something in your arm and you out of there. You feel me? You thought you was going to do that time, but the whole time, they done hit you with some shit you ain't even getting out. Next thing you know, you got liver disease, you got pneumonia, you feel me? So a lot of niggas ain't even gonna make it through their bed. That's my whole point. This is a time you do not want to fucking be locked up. So I'm gonna stress that shit. If you love your life, you love your family, you better start making some fucking plans because you're not gonna win. And the best done tried and failed. Believe that. And guess what? We all played the game. We all played the finesse game, but this right here, this ain't no finesse game. You try to play that finesse game right now, you fucking playing with your life, and that's a fact. Another thing I'm gonna get into. I know y'all probably seen this too. And like I said, are black people losing their mind? Is niggas sick? Is men and women sick? Because I know y'all seen this story. Some of y'all did, some of y'all didn't. But this was brought to my attention on Facebook. A 55-year-old man married an 18-year-old. But the thing about this sick shit, the 18-year-old he married was the daughter of a chick he used to date. He used to date the mother, but now he's married. He done married the daughter. And he's 55 and she 18. So what does that mean? We know that means he was lusting off that little girl the whole time he was with the mother. That's why you mothers got to stop. You got to fucking watch the weirdos you letting in your fucking home, all right? I understand you might need a nigga to help you with them bills because he got a good job, but if you got to at least hold down and protect what's yours, because a lot of these niggas, they willing to play daddy, to slide up in your house and be Chester, you heard? Or even if they not being Chester, they going to bring that lust demon to your house, see? Some niggas might not violate your kids, but they got that lust going on. You feel me? They like lusting off your kids. And don't get it fucked up. It could be your little girl or your little boys. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to protect what's yours on every level. Like you protect that car, like you protect that jewelry, you protect your outfit, your shoes, your pocketbooks. You understand? You got to protect your kids. That's important right now. So when you let a 55-year-old man in your crib, he fucking married your 18-year-old, what that means is he probably was already finessing the girl and doing foul shit, violating her. So he married her to patch it up. You feel me? So now that he's married to her, if them allegations can never come up, because 9 times out of 10, he probably was violating that girl younger than 18. We know that. He just waited for 18 to get married. He's a 55-year-old fat nigga. So what the fuck is he gonna really do? He's a sick nigga. That's what he is, because he don't want a real woman. You dig? He don't want a woman. He want a woman he want a little girl that he feel like he can shape a mold to deal with his fat ass. You heard? It's his clown behavior. But this is just a representation of what's going on in America all over. So anytime we know a 55-year-old can marry an 18-year-old, we know that nigga's a loser. You heard? But the grimy shit about it, he used to date her mother, and he fucking married her daughter. So would that woman be wrong if she just ran up on him and dumped like 3 in that man? Would she be wrong? If she just woke up one day and just let loose on that man? You see? Because one day she might. Because people losing their mind. That's why I say, are black people losing their mind? Niggas are doing stupid shit right now for no reason. Niggas ain't even dealing with comprehension at the smallest level. That's why we know our peoples in slavery was smarter. We also know what? For my niggas that was in the street, we also know the crack era. We know crackheads was smarter than people are now. Let's keep it real. It's crackheads that was smarter back then than niggas are now, and they don't even smoke crack. These are facts. It's plenty of crackheads I respect and respected in my days in them streets. I seen how they took care of their families and kept their house in order. And when they got high, that was their own business. Behind the scenes, they kept a job. They kept their kids fresh. They kept a car. They did what they had to do. But when they got high on their own time. You see? Now people don't even smoke crack, and look at what they're doing. They fucking retarded. They sick. Because now people are also getting high off a new drug called social media. And social media has fried niggas' brain cells. Because a lot of niggas been staring at phones for like 10 years straight now. Facebook been out since like 09. Niggas been staring at Facebook every day, cooking their brain. Cooking their fucking brain cells for 10 years straight. That's why motherfuckers are stupid now. It's that simple. You heard? It's that fucking simple. You got my people out here know. I'm pretty sure people done turned up before. You probably done did Molly. You done did whatever you done did. And you know for a fact, niggas are hooked on Facebook more than any drug you ever seen in your life. Let's be real. Niggas can't put that crack pipe down. Let's be real. So what I'm saying is, it's one thing to be entertained by social media. See, smart people, we get entertained by social media, you see, but the dumb people with no brain cells, they try to live through social media. They base their life on social media. They worry about what everybody else doing. They mimic, they follow. Those are the people with the dead brain cells, with the crackhead behavior. Those are the ones that get mad at their kids and tell them, get in the room, get out my face, because they want to finish typing on Facebook. You feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The mothers and fathers that don't want to feed their kids because them niggas being keyboard killers and shit like that. They want to keep talking in the chat and they want to be on YouTube all day and they ain't even fucking feeding their kids. The kids in the background, you want to smack them, tell them shut up. You feel me? That's crackhead behavior. Now America is under crackhead behavior and niggas don't even smoke crack. So they let you know black people are losing their fucking mind. Niggas are losing their mind. So that's where we at with this shit. So just pay attention to what's going on, man. Protect what's yours. That's all I'm gonna say. Protect if you got something you love, protect it, man. Protect your loved ones. Cause this shit ain't a game. Another thing I'm gonna touch on before I forget. Y'all see what happened with that bogus ass shit talking about with the dude that's supposed to kill the white girl or whatever. And they said, I don't know if it's true accurate, but they're supposed to find that man bones next to a book bag or some dumb shit. You feel me? Now, how the fuck that man body decay like that fast? And then them niggas had the nerve to say it's gonna take a while to figure out if it's him. And we know, like I said yesterday to my peoples, let's check it out. We know when they wanna lock a nigga up, they check that DNA real quick. Let's be real. When they wanna lock a nigga up, they run that DNA real quick. When it's a child support case on a nigga, they run that DNA quick. But now we talking about a dead carcass next to a book bag, and they talking about it's gonna take a while for the DNA reports to come back. So I'm showing y'all niggas how they play games. I'm not gonna even waste no time on that topic, but you gotta see how they fucking playing games, you heard? It's simple. Very, very simple. That's why I say the wise are gonna make it out here. Salute to the chat. You heard? John Shad, let's talk about it. Hold up, let me let the chat shine. You dig? Let's go. You feel me? Yeah, P. Like I said tonight, Grown Man Talk, 10 p.m. Let's Talk About It is the channel. We doing Grown Man Talk, 10 p.m. Friday night. You feel me? Chime in, tap in. You know, take a listen. We gonna do it where you can still chill. You might have you a drink. You might be riding around. You could just listen and vibe. We bringing the good vibes. That's it. You feel me? But that's going to be lit tonight at 10 p.m. Grown Man Talk. Let's Talk About It is the channel with the homie P and me, 4NOFAME. And this how we doing. We showing unity, all right? We're going to show y'all how to do unity, how to stick together, and how to prosper. And you understand? You're not dealing with no hypocrites. See? Yeah, I get on here, I take my little shots because I got things I got to address because I'm a vlogger. You heard? When you make videos, you a vlogger. I gotta tell my niggas that too. When you typing and you in the other rooms and shit, that's blogging. But when you on here, you a vlogger. You dig? I'm a vlogger, and I'm always going to speak on what's going on. But at the end of the day, y'all know I'm always trying to bring some type of substance so niggas can have something to hold on to. And that's what we gonna do. on Grown Man Talk. Like I said, salute to the chat. And this the homie. Where the homie at? John Shaft. That's the homie. Salute to John Shaft, always on the check-in, holding the homie down, man. You always holding me down, bro. You heard? Gotti Savage. Y'all know how we do. That's what I'm talking about. Get that money. Get that money. That's family. Everybody here family. Now y'all know I gotta get back to the get down. You heard? So we can get through this. Y'all can enjoy y'all day. Next, I want to talk about too much. I'm gonna talk about too much testosterone, and that also got a part of why it's a lot of rape and domestic violence within the household. You feel me? Another thing, me and my peoples, we was online, right? Because this is the shit we do sometimes. Sometimes we just go look up who got warrants. Like, you know how you can go in the you can go look into the jail and you can see who locked up, what they locked up for. Sometimes we just scroll to see if we see names of people we know. And we were scrolling through some shit yesterday, and you'd be surprised how many niggas is in there right now for violating kids. Like I seen one nigga yesterday, he locked up for getting a young girl drunk and violating her. And kind of find out this same nigga got 10 kids. You see, having kids don't always mean shit. And some of these niggas, they got a lot of kids. Some of them niggas are perverted ass niggas anyway. Not all of them. But this nigga had 10 kids and he got locked up for getting a young girl drunk and high and basically raping her. And this happened recent. And then I seen another incident of a nigga. I don't know if it was his girlfriend or not, but he basically raped a girl that he was dealing with. I guess he was staying, they was living together. I don't know what happened. Basically, she didn't want to give him none, and he took it. And he took it from her, beat her up, and then robbed the house and left. These niggas are ground buckets. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you meet niggas online, don't bring them to your fucking house. But this is recent what I'm telling you, and it's going on right now as we speak. Niggas are doing weirdo shit, so I'm gonna tell you, everybody just start your local jail. You know how you can look it up, who locked up, for what, things of that nature. Just start scrolling through crimes. You start seeing all around you. There's a lot of sick shit going on, and it's a lot of domestic violence situations. See, before, we know it's people on the street getting raped and robbed too, but it's a lot of household rape and robbers. Like, you know, you might got shorty, she tired of that nigga. She want him out her house. She don't want to smash no more, and niggas taking it. I'm telling you what's going on. So that's why I'm saying it's a lot of too much testosterone. A lot of niggas are real mad. They angry. They bitter. Their money ain't right. You feel me? They're hanging with the fellas every day, and they take it out on their woman. Niggas are taking shit out on their woman, and because they don't have no balance. You gotta have a yin and a yang to have a complete circle, my nigga. Too much testosterone is gonna lead you. So basically what I'm gonna tell you is too much testosterone turns into estrogen. See, niggas that try to be too hard all the time, eventually, nigga, you're being so hard, you forgot to be soft to a woman. That's why a lot of niggas that try to be so hard, they got bitch tendencies. They got bitch ass ways. You know, niggas that try to always be tough, they got a lot of bitch ass ways. You can't say nothing to them. They offensive. Those are niggas that got too much testosterone that's turning into estrogen. They really soft, weak niggas. So the reason why I say that, because we know these are the same niggas that come in the street and they got the gangster persona, like they that nigga, but they go home and they beat on their girl. And these are the same niggas in the street, they cowards. As soon as you back that thing out on them, they don't want no smoke. You feel me? Because a lot of niggas that like to beat on women, they scared of them hammers when they come out. You heard? I'm just being real. I'm not promoting none of this shit, but a lot of niggas be taking out aggression on their woman in their home, hitting them with uppercuts, shit like that. Black in their eyes so another man won't want them. You got a lot of niggas doing foul shit, but it's a lot of niggas with too much testosterone and they want to be gangster in their own household. When they come outside, they scared. That's what's going on. A lot of niggas getting put out and they don't want to comply. You heard? So they out here beating on chicks using a lot of extra testosterone because they're not getting no, you know what I'm saying? They're not getting none. That's why when you see a man bitter or you see a man grumpy or you see a man upset all the time, 9 times out of 10, he has a struggling sex life. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be fucking real, all right? When a man is getting sex, his life is going good, niggas smile, laugh, joke, and have a good time. You feel me? But when you don't get none of that for a certain amount of time or you don't got nobody that love you, it's fucked up when you wake up like that. You dead. I feel sorry for you niggas. I'm just being real. When nobody love you, that's a fucked up feeling. And that's a lot of you niggas. And a lot of you niggas are bringing your miserable shit all over wherever you go. That's why nobody want to hang with you. Niggas don't want to smoke with you. Nobody want to chill with you. Niggas don't want to do nothing with you type of niggas. And now you niggas be online and y'all niggas are just spreading cancer because you some miserable ass niggas. And some of you niggas so-called got big platforms. Some of you niggas could be a rapper. You could be an entertainer, but you still fucking miserable as hell because don't nobody love you, all right? You only good for what people need you for. So that's why I'm gonna speak on that. The next thing I'm gonna speak on is the underdogs and why I fuck with the underdogs, right? I'm always an underdog, nigga. Like me and the homie was talking. Like I'm a gambling man, so a lot of time when I bet on the underdog. I never follow the favorite. I'm talking about in real life. I'm not that type of dude. I fuck with the underdog, and that's why I fuck with the small content creators. See, I'm gonna tell you why I prefer small over big channels. Because the small content creators got the potent content. I'm not lying to you. See, once you become too big, you get watered down. And see, once a lot of niggas they start thinking they celebrity status and they can't really go into the depths on how shit really is. It's the small people that's pure. So that's why I say a lot of shit I get from brothers and sisters that be online, I don't care about all that other shit. I be tapping in because that's when it's pure. And that's why you always see a lot of people start out pure, but as they go on, they get watered down. You understand? Once they start getting money coming in or they start signing some little deals, they get watered down. And that's another thing I want to speak on that I don't want to forget. And y'all heard me speak on this yesterday. And I told you, I peeped it out yesterday that they put in all these, like, let's look at Joe Brown. You see how Judge Joe Brown bitch ass? Like, we know he was from TV, right? The nigga already had a career and he blew it. Drunk driving, violating people. Now he's on YouTube every day. And I seen this dumbass nigga on YouTube talking about we come from monkeys and shit, pushing fake agendas. That was my point when I was talking to you yesterday, how they got celebrities online now to give us misinformation, misguide the people, and fuck up the algorithm. Their whole purpose is to spread false propaganda and clog up the engine. That's why when you making your video, your shit don't move because you got these fucking higher ups put in place and they clogging up the shit. YouTube was for small content creators. That's what it was made for. Never forget that. It was never made for big brands and so-called entertainers. They on a low level now, but a lot of them are put in place to cut shit off. They basically, celebrities online are the gatekeepers now. That's why you see niggas like Kwame Brown on here to fuck up the algorithm. That's why they blow him up as a cult leader, because that's his job. His job was to clog up the algorithm. People like Kwame Brown was put in place to counter brothers like Hassan Campbell. I'm being real. When they seen a brother speaking truth out his mind, just talking crazy, it don't matter if you like him or not. The fact is, when you see a man get online and just start doing what he want to do, his numbers jumping, they say, hold up. The higher up say, you understand? They got to start putting people in place. So that's why I keep telling y'all, basically will never be another Hassan Campbell. And before you think you get to that level, YouTube already going to be controlled. And I'm just trying to tell you how it's set up to be now. Brothers like that slip through the cracks. That's why I told you a lot of y'all brothers could have made it, but y'all spend too much time beefing, and that was the part of the plan, to keep y'all distracted so you won't be able to grow in this shit. Now you see when you're trying to grow, your channel ain't even moving like it's supposed to, and you see all these fucking celebrities come out of nowhere and they shit jugging. What they doing is hogging up the engine. They hogging up the engine, putting misinformation out here. They riding waves and they destroying shit. When you see certain networks come to the YouTube arena, that's what's going on. But this was for small content creators. That's what this was created for. But they peep how the black people and a lot of other people was becoming too fucking smart, and they had to stop that shit. People was getting woke up on this motherfucker. People getting paid, building companies off this shit. But niggas was able to stop selling drugs and clean their life up off of YouTube. They don't want that. They don't want you to get that clean cut check in your name. You heard? So you can go to the bank and cash out. They realize too many content creators have been coming up. And that's another thing. All you got to do is Google all the dead YouTubers. It's a lot of big YouTubers that's dead, but nobody don't talk about that. That's a fact. I'm talking about niggas I'm talking about had millions of subscribers. A lot of them niggas dead. That's another thing you got to understand, because it's all about influence. They're not going to let you get too big with no influence no more. And that's why I had to tell you how these gatekeepers are in place. So when I seen niggas like Judge Joe Brown, it hit me yesterday. We know he been online for a minute, but we don't understand why he came out here. Let's look at Boyce Watkins, all these individuals, Kevin Samuels. Those niggas are put in place to take the bag and keep us down. Those are gatekeepers. You see? Those are niggas put here to clog the algorithm with gossip, false information, things of that nature. That's why they're here. Like yesterday, I seen a picture of Kevin Samuels showing off his Ferrari or whatever, his Lambo. But look, I'm trying to show y'all what's going on. They trying to make it where you can't get no Lambo. And Kevin Samuels ain't no better than you. You did. You could have way more game and way more information than that man, but they're not gonna let you get big like Kevin Samuels from spitting your truth. You ain't gonna be able to hop in no Lamborghini because he's a gatekeeper put in place. And y'all don't understand, a lot of these niggas are sponsored. So you think because they get on YouTube and they play that I'm Home Alone role, a lot of them niggas are sponsored. They got big money bags behind marketing, promotional schemes. That's why they automatically get a whole lot of followers, subscribers. Those are money put behind that, man. They're put in place to stop you from growing because people know, okay, that's like if John Shaft make a video, you feel me? He's spitting some real shit and it got 300 views. But Kevin Samuel could be talking about the same thing as John Shaft. He should say 30,000. They're going to watch the 30,000 instead of the 300. That's how they use the celebrities to cop block the up-and-coming niggas. I done cracked the code. I had to figure out why all these niggas here. All the ones that had big deals, and then this how you really going to peep game, right? All of the niggas that was in the entertainment game, you will see when they come on YouTube, they really are not really telling you nothing. They don't really have nothing up. They don't have no substance, really. They don't. They just here to hog up the fucking algorithm and clog up the YouTube engine. That's all they here for. So I had to say that because that's why I fuck with small content creators and I don't give a fuck about the big channels because a lot of them big channels are boring. I'm gonna be real. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They get boring because they done got so big and they gotta uphold so much that they gotta start freestyling and they gotta start making up shit because they don't have no content. And I keep saying that because if you're not grounded with the people and you're not in tune with the people and you don't have no lifeline with the people, you're never going to really know what's going on. You're never going to really have that vibe. That's why I said I talk to y'all. I don't talk at y'all. I don't talk down to y'all. I talk to y'all because y'all my people. You heard? That's how we kick it over here. But don't forget tonight, the show is going to be on Let's Talk About It, Grown Man Talk, 10 p.m. Friday night. You heard? That's why I fuck with the underdogs, and we represent the underdogs. So, and just pay it. We all gonna be having certain features. Don't get it messed up. We're gonna be having certain feature guests. So if you got some grown information you want to get your talk on, we will be having guests. And how we gonna do it is, when we have guests, you'll just be the guest for that night. We're not gonna have a lot of people jumping on. We're not gonna have that. But you know what I mean? Basically, you'll get booked as a guest or whatever, or that'll let us know you're gonna come on that for that night. We'll promote it, and then you know what I'm saying, everybody can get their shine. You feel me? The door's open. That's how we rocking. We showing unity. Don't forget that. Right? Boom. That's done. I'm almost out of here. I don't want to hold y'all up. One more thing. And this is what I gotta address on my way out. Y'all know what time it is. Now, I don't want to talk about this shit, but I got to get closure, right? Now, I got to talk to the homie Blizz, because I know you listening, my nigga. It looked like, if I'm not mistaken, you tried to call me on Instagram yesterday. And see, when you try to call a nigga on Instagram, right? That's a fucking bitch move, for one. For two, that's some suspect shit. And for three, that's a violation. Don't hit my line. When I address you online, right? Now, you niggas are scary niggas, all right? So I'm not about no clout, but this ain't about addressing me. But you can address me if you want to online, and you don't got to say my name. But this not the point. The point is the people want to know, how did you see a boy get raped in jail with his buns leaking, and you just cleaned up the blood? The man that did it looked at you like, what's good? You all right? And you was like, yeah, and kept it moving. You said this out your own mouth. Now, this is my point. I said it yesterday. I'm going to clarify it again. I'm going to say salute to Unc No Pump, all right? A lot of people don't like Unc No Pump. I'm going to be real. But Unc No Pump posted your video, Blizz. He posted your video a month ago. It came up on the timeline. It came on the timeline, all right? He posted it a month ago, and he titled it something about bloody buns. You dig? Because you basically said you was a witness of a man with bloody buns. So he was speaking on the topic. I saw the topic, and the shit blew my mind because you, Blizz, you told a whole story on your own with so much clarity and detail. And you said it was a young man, and you said that it was your homeboy or a nigga you knew that violated him. But you didn't bang on the man that did it. Basically, you didn't try to help that young man. But now you online portraying like you so much about the youth, but you're starting to look like a con man and a hustler. And that's okay. But I'm not going to allow niggas to hustle the people on my watch, because niggas from my hood, we don't get down like that. See, niggas from my hood, we are makers or we are takers. We don't play no finesse games. You know that. You know we either make money or we take money. We don't play sidekick roles, and we don't do lame shit. That's just a fact. So Unc No Pump, Ben did the video a fucking month ago. It came across my timeline. But like I said, this the catch. You dumb niggas don't pay attention to small content creators. That's your fucking problem. I do. Because I told you, the small content creators, they got the juice. They got the sauce. You heard? And you big niggas, you don't got the juice. All right? You got whack juice. That's why your niggas are boring. But I'm trying to tell you, Unc No Pump, Ben put the video out. With your face on the cover. He used one of your, I guess, your jail picture. He put your picture on the cover of the video. That's how it caught my attention. And he said something about Kareem Johnson, something speaks on bloody buns. Then I looked at the story and I said, wow, the shit broke my heart. So my thing is this. This not for you to address me. You got to address the public now, because the people want to know. How did you let that boy get violated in the penitentiary? And you said you fucking cleaned the blood up. What kind of shit is that? That's all I'm saying. You have to address that. Don't call my line, homie, because that's personal. And what you're doing is trying to do some finesse shit behind the scenes. And really, that's like police behavior. Because you might want to call me, talk, and record it. I don't know. But my point is, you're making it personal. See, once you hit my line, you're making it personal, my nigga. You don't want to do that. Like they say, keep it on wax, keep it on record. See, this YouTube, I'm keeping it on the record, you keep it on the record. Don't make it like you want to be on some pull-up type of shit. That's what a lot of you niggas be going wrong at. I keep telling you that. Y'all want to keep mixing shit up. This is internet business. This is internet shit. That's all it is. Address it on the internet. Why I'm going to tell you that, Blizz? Because you yourself did the fucking video 9 years ago. It's on YouTube. That video, the video was dropped on YouTube 9 fucking years ago. So did you not think it was gonna pop back out? So you can't get mad when niggas talking about it. Now you have to address it. That's just all it is, and the shit will go away. But you don't want to address it because you know you're going to be looking real suspect, and niggas are not going to be feeling you no more. And that's not my problem, because you want to line up with a nigga that's using you as a doja. You heard? That's why you just started grinding on your channel. But when I reached out to you, I was a small content creator like Unc No Punk. I was a nobody, and niggas ain't want to hear me. You wasn't paying attention. Y'all niggas thought I was out for clout, when as a brother from East New York, I was just hollering at you. Not to stop your bag, not to hate on you, not to hate on what y'all had going on. My whole thing is, I was fucking with your channel, and my thing was, my point is this. You was bringing information, you from my hood. I was supporting you off the rip. So my thing was, I'd rather it be, I wish it was a way I could have watched it on your channel instead of going to that clown nigga channel. So when I came in your inbox, or when I shot that message at you, you heard? That's what that was about. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's the same way for my niggas that go out of town and get money. My niggas that go out of town and shake around, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the same. I'm gonna give you a scenario, right? That's like boom. Say I'm gonna say a random state. I'm gonna say let's say Texas, right? Because we know Texas is far from New York, right? Say I'm in Texas, and I know Texas like the back of my hand. But when I'm in Texas, I run into one of my homies from New York. But when I run into one of my homies from New York, matter of fact, I don't even know him. I just know he's from New York. So you know automatically it's New York love. What's good? What's good, fam? Oh, you from the town? Okay, boom. But now I've been in Texas before you, but I see you in Texas hanging with the wrong niggas, and I say, yo, watch them niggas, get your money, do what you do, but just make sure them niggas don't do you dirty, because you understand? That's out of love, my nigga. That's how we do when we out of town. We look out for one another. You heard? So when I addressed you about niggas trying to use you on the channel, that was really some East New York shit behind the scenes. I'm gonna be real. And you know I didn't say nothing about disrespecting that man or not fucking with him. My point was, because I seen your channel wasn't growing, you still had the egghead avatar on your page, but you was hopping on that man page getting 25,000 views a day, my nigga, and your page still had an egghead page. That's how I know he was using you. You dig? He put your cash app on the channel like you was a panhandling nigga, but he wasn't helping your channel grow. So when I did make that little video, I see he gave you an avatar on your page. So I'm not making this shit up, and you right, my nigga, this shit ain't none of my business. But when you say you from East New York, representing East New York, but you know how niggas from East New York get down. We run together 24/7, every day, all day, behind a G-wall, out of town. We rock no matter what, nigga. You know that. So that's how I was coming at you, but I wasn't coming at disrespect of your partner, you heard? Because I'm not a hater. If you get money with a man, you get money with a man. I was just telling you, watch your back. Because I seen you was looking like you gonna be disposed of. I'm just being real. And now you done fucked around and let this Bloody Buns video get out here, and this shit ain't looking too good, and you need to address that. This ain't me, all right? People are talking right now. People want to know. You got to address this on your own, on how a young man was violated and you did nothing but clean the blood up. So don't hit my line, my nigga. Don't do that. Because once you hit my line, that's basically like you knocking on my door. That's a violation. You heard? Don't do that, nigga. I don't play them social media games. You heard? That's all I'm gonna say on that. And I'm not gonna speak on this shit no more. But when I seen it looked like you hit my line, because I don't know. I just know. Matter of fact, you hit my line, but I think I might have deleted the message too. I don't know. Y'all know how when you get the notifications on your phone, I think I swiped the notification and I didn't see it on, but I seen something said Blizz something request. It was something he tried to call me. I know you try to call me, my nigga, but ain't nobody running hide it, and I would never talk to you online anyway, because niggas be on police shit. You heard? And I have nothing to talk about because I don't have no beef with you. All right? It's not my problem. You got a video circulating about you seeing a man get violated in penitentiary. That's not my business, my nigga. You got to handle that. So my point is, you talking like you for the kids, right? But you didn't protect that young man in jail. All right? And I know if you the type of nigga don't protect a nigga in jail and you watching it get raped, 9 times out of 10, you was a sucker in jail. I'm going to be real. Because like I told you yesterday, a Muslim brother, a real righteous brother, a blood, a Latin king, certain individuals, they're not going for that rape shit, or they would have made sure they ran that nigga up out of there. If you couldn't stop the rape, you would have made sure that man got banged on. And you ain't do that. So I don't trust niggas like you. You heard? And I'm gonna leave that alone. But you need to address that video about the Bloody Buns. You heard? That's all you need to do. And I'm gonna leave that shit alone, and I'm done with it. But don't call my line, homie. Don't do that. And with that note, right? Let me see. Make sure I ain't forgetting nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna speak on this too, right? Like when I be calling niggas a cameraman, right? They gotta understand something about that cameraman shit. Cause a lot of these niggas was cameraman and now they online like they somebody. But I gotta tell you something, see. You gotta remember it was a time when niggas was getting money and hustlers and gangsters was on the street. Niggas never respected cameraman because niggas know that cameraman is cameras coincide with police, all right? Back in the days, the gangsters never put their face on camera or took pictures because they know that was an easy way for the feds to lock them up. That's why gangsters would tell nigga back then, yo, get that fucking camera out my face. Or niggas would tell you, yo, what you doing with that camera? Y'all know this shit. That's how it always was. So when you hear me clowning niggas like Choke No Joke and Doggy Diamonds, when I say it was just cameraman, that's all they was. I'm not being funny, all right? And when you was the cameraman, you was a nigga that had to hold the camera, hold the bags, and do all the other underlink work. Sometimes niggas might have sent you to the store, or when niggas getting it popping, like niggas might be getting it popping in the club, popping bottles, but nigga, you got to stand back and hold the camera. That's just what it was. The cameraman always was the doja. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm trying to tell niggas, the same energy these niggas got now, they didn't have that energy back in the day. They was fucking low-level niggas. They was background niggas. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to knock y'all platform, but y'all know niggas in the street never like no fucking cameraman. You know that. I'm pretty sure y'all had niggas swinging y'all a couple of times telling you, get that camera out my face, nigga. Or give me that tape, give me that footage. What you doing with that footage? Y'all know this. I'm not making this shit, I'm not freestyling. When I say they was cameraman, they was just cameraman. Fendi said, hold that camera, nigga. And let's not forget how Jordan Towers also booked you. Jordan Towers, the white boy, salute to Jordan Towers, fuck it. He booked the niggas, he booked niggas, you feel me? Booked them. And he doing his own thing too. And he doing better than niggas right now too. So that's all I'm saying. This ain't about hate. These are straight facts. I spit nothing but facts. You niggas got a problem with it. Address it. You ain't got, matter of fact, you ain't got to say my name, all right? But just know I'm speaking the truth, and my peoples know, and they want to know what's up with this bloody bun situation, and did you watch a little boy get violated and you cleaned the blood up, all right? End of discussion. With that note, my niggas, salute to the chat. I'm going to do one more walkthrough, Black 718. Y'all know what time it is. Like I said, let's talk about it tonight. Grown man talk, 10 p.m. pull up. We gonna do it Friday night. You heard? Everybody that pulled up, salute. I got nothing but love for my family, my peoples. Thanks for all the positive comments. You heard? Haters, you still welcome to. Just don't talk crazy and you won't block yourself, nigga. That's it. And any nigga got a problem with me, don't be a sucker, nigga. Make a video. Make a video, nigga. You ain't got to say my name. Because when I ain't got nothing to do, I don't got no problem with riding on niggas. I troll. If you feel me, I'm with the troll shit too. So it don't matter. But anyway, enough of the fuck shit. Making sure I'm going through the notes, making sure I ain't forgetting nothing on this Friday. I don't even know how I made it through. But y'all gave me the power to get through this shit. Because I do this shit for the people. Like I said, it's a 4NOFAME episode 25 primetime live stream. You dig? It's going down tonight. Pull up. All y'all have a good Friday. You heard? Show love, show unity, protect your loved ones. You feel me? If anybody want to smoke, anybody want to be a hater, you feel me? You make sure you keep them out your circle. With that note, I'm out. 1.